Blog Talk Radio. You were tuned into another episode of Music Mondays right here on Endie Fiya with your girl, Jakeria. What you guys been doing? Y'all been staying in the house or you been running the streets? You been at Walmart every day? You been at McDonald's? What you been doing? Like, I need to know. Nobody's really telling me what's going on. I need to hear stuff like I've been home. You know what I'm saying? I've been working on my book that I'm trying to write. I've been, what else? What else we talk about? All this, the creative side that I'm seeing come out of so many people lately. You know, that's what we should be focused on. You know, everybody claims that they're so bored at home right now when there's so much that you can be doing, so much that you can be taking advantage of while you're being at home. And something that we talk about, especially on Monday, is connecting and or reconnecting with your faith. Because I know a lot of y'all, you're stressed right now, and you don't even know why. I mean, you know why, but I'm saying a lot of things, if you were taking them into perspective and turning them over to what's the verse? My pastor says it's like every Sunday. I think it's 2 Chronicles 7:14. You know, if my people are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and turn from their wicked ways. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Go read your Bible. All right? So, say you know it's Monday, and on Monday mornings we have Motivational Mondays with Caso Moore on My Struggle is My Strength. If you missed the episode today, he's beginning a series. I don't know what's going to go with, each week or each part of the series. I don't know until I hear it. Like you guys, okay, I'm lying. I actually do get to hear it before you guys hear it. But I don't know, how this series is going to go. But this episode this morning talked about, it's called Tier 1, and it talks about pain. Like right now we're all dealing with some type of pain, whether it's, we may have lost someone due to what's going on. We may have experienced, or we may be experiencing, less hours or no hours, less money, you know what I'm saying, frustrations because you haven't got your stimulus check or your tax refund or your unemployment. You know what I'm saying? So we're all experiencing some type of pain. You pissed off because now you got to be the teacher, you got to be the administrator, you got to be the librarian. So, everybody experiences some type of pain. And so his purpose points for today were that we all experience pain. I just said that. Yeah, we all experience pain. But it is in the struggle to emerge that develops the strength to soar. I like that. He's so deep. Guys, you got to really listen to him. He is a motivational speaker, an MS activist, but he is so deep. You hear me? And then purpose point number 2 was pain produces perseverance. Because when you be going through stuff, like, I don't know, if you're like me, like, I'm going to go through it for just a moment. I'm going to allow myself to wallow in it for just a moment, and then I got to get up, bounce back. And when I do bounce back, like, my perseverance or my need to persevere is even more stronger than it was before I went through that pain, all right? So pain produces perseverance. Pain is the instrument used to make us stronger, and it really is. It really is, I say that all the time. Like, and what's the song? Is it Fred Hammond? Never would have made it? Probably not. That's probably, don't sing that. whoever sings Never Would Have Made It, I still think it's Fred Hammond. But the lyrics to that song, they're so interpretive of what we're going through right now. Or they interpret what we're going through right now so well. And so pain is an instrument used to make us stronger, because once you get up out of whatever that situation is and you look back and you think, oh, my gosh, like I overcame this, you know what I'm saying? Look how much stronger I am as an individual. Look how much stronger my faith is because of what I had to go through. So make sure you're checking Casso out every Monday morning, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Endie Fiya for Monday Motivation on My Struggle is My Strength. All right? It is Monday, so we got some new music. We got a lot of new music. All right, very quickly, because we got a lot of new music. All right, so Akon and WizKid have Escape. I want to hear that. I really want to hear that. I like both of them. All right, Alicia Keys has Good Job. Kind of sort of want to hear that. Yo, send me a quick message if any of you have heard the Akon and WizKid. All right, Black Coffee and Sabrina Claudio have, I don't know if it stands for something, but it's SBCNSCLY. SBCNCSLY. I don't know what that acronym is for, but it's got to stand for. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to let y'all know. I'm going to let you know next Monday what it stands for. All right? Let me see. Evanescence, Wasted on You. Don't trip. Don't be over there like, ooh, she listened to that. Yeah, because you did too back in the day. They haven't had an album out in 9 years, but it's coming this summer. That's Evanescence. House Gospel Choir and Toddler T got Blind Faith. Oh, Jay Robinson and Idris Elba, who celebrates his first year anniversary today. Congratulations. They got Know Yourself. JoJo, Lonely Hearts, Juice WRLD, rest in peace. He has Righteous. There was one on his list that I was like, I want to hear this now. House Party, right? New Kids on the Block. Listen to this lineup here. New Kids on the Block, Boys to Men, Big Frida, Naughty by Nature, and Jordan Sparks. Talk about a house party. We're going to listen to this after the show. We're going to talk about that next week as well. All right? That's House Party. And I think that's it. I think that's all I had for Youngblood Has Weird. There were 2 albums I remember seeing. Let me see, can I find them? No, just one. All right, so the Saga of Wiz Khalifa, that's Wiz Khalifa, all right? So make sure that you're checking out the mainstream artists with their new music. Make sure that you're also checking out our independent artists with their new music. If you got a chance to listen to New Music Mondays, which aired right before this show, you heard some banging tracks from women. Yeah, the women are doing big things for the month of April. I don't know what's going on, but the women are on it. Let's see, Tony Stills dropped new music 2 times. Jana Blackwell dropped music. Janelle dropped music. Lady Bain dropped music. Chanel J. Wilson dropped music. And I'm talking about in like a 10-day time span. These women are on fire. All right? I think Quest for a Woman, that kind of, boosted them up. I don't know. But congratulations to you ladies. You're doing big things. And again, make sure that you downloading and streaming all of their music, available on all downloading streaming sites. All right? My guest this evening is none other than Jakeria Monique. She is the owner and creator of JMRKOUTURE, a fashionable boutique for women, but soon it will be for everyone. She started the business in November of 2018 with a vision that everyone, everywhere, will be wearing her brand from sizes small to 3XL. The name JMR comes from the initials of her name, Jakeria Monique Richardson. She wanted people to see the style that she has in mind. Endie Fiya listening audience, I present to you this evening my very, very special guest, the owner and creative designer of JMRKOUTURE, Jakeria Monique. Hi. Hi, girl. remember what I told you, because I felt myself hollering a few minutes ago. So if you hear me hollering, y'all just overlook me. Y'all know I've been dealing with the sinus issue for some time now. So I'm all excited tonight because it's been a minute. She's been trying to get on the show. We've been trying to get her on the show now, I don't know, since January, February. And so I'm excited to finally have her here because fashion is important to me because, you know, my daughter is in fashion merchandising and consumer study program in college now. And so that's all I hear, like all day, every day with her being home now is everything about the industry, what's important now, what I need to know now. You know what I'm saying? How I need to be styling my clothes now. So I'm super excited to have her here this evening, but I don't want her to think that I'm hollering and screaming at her. But, guys, you know, I'm stuffed up on the right side or the left side of my head. So with that being said, I want to say thank you for being here with me this evening. You could have been anywhere, especially at this late hour, but you're here giving so freely of yourself and your time to myself and my listening audience to talk all about yourself, you know, and your passion and why it is that you do what you do. So thank you.
No, thank you for having me. It's really nice to be on the show. You know, this is my first actual interview, so I'm excited about it.
Yay. Like, I need an applause for that, guys. Y'all need to work on that because I love being the first of anything. I like to debut music first. I like to do book covers first. I like to see somebody's first interview. I like first. So yes, I didn't know that. So yay, I'm excited. Yes.
Yes.
So just jump in. I want to just jump right into this. I know that when you were smaller, being an entrepreneur might not have been at the forefront of your mind. Thinking back to when you were a little girl, you know, what did you want to be? Where did you see yourself at your age now?
Actually, when I was a little girl, I wanted to be a detective, like investigating, like, you know, crime scenes and stuff like that. That's what I wanted to be when I was a little girl. I was still into, like, fashion and stuff because I was always, like, walking around, like, heels and nail polish and, you know, dressed up. But I still wanted to be a one of those people that go in and investigate crime scenes. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel you. I used to want to be a criminal lawyer, and then I wanted to do, like, forensic science, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's so funny. It's funny how everything that you want for your life and that you see for your life, and something, I can't speak about nobody else but me because I ain't lived in nobody's, you know, shoes, walking nobody else's shoes but my own. But I know for me, my life has been so hard because I made it that way. Like, one of my models in life is just to not conform to anyone's standards of how they feel I should be. And I feel because I have that motto, it's just made my life a lot harder than what it really has needed to be. And I say that because, again, like, I wanted to be the lawyer. I wanted to do the forensic science. And, you know, it took me a long time to realize that before we're even born, our lives are predestined. So things that you want to do and things that you want to achieve, you can work your behind off to make those things happen. But if it's not in God's will, if it's not what He has already destined for you to do, you know, some of those things will never come to pass. And so I feel like I wasted, and I will say wasted, my adult life because I was always working towards things that I wanted to do, you know, dreams, ambitions, goals that I wanted to achieve that, and I'll say I was selfish because these, again, were things that I wanted to do, but not what He had lined up for me to do or to be. And so once I finally grasped onto that, it was like, you know what? I got it. You know what I'm saying? I got it. I became content with what I was doing, been doing it for 15 years now. and something that I never thought, I would. This not me. I want to do this. You know what I'm saying? But I can't see myself not waking up and doing it every day. And it has afforded me so many different opportunities and has taken my career path in so many different directions, only to come back right full circle, right where I wanted to be. And I find that, and I know I'm all off topic right now, but I find that if we sometimes just be still and listen to him, and allow him to direct our paths, everything will just flow a whole lot easier. So I don't know if that's kind of what you went through with, wanting to be the detective. And I'm sure it may still sit in the back of your head, but at some point you had to come to the realization, or at some point he led you to, this retail career. Did you at any time work in retail, in a clothing store, or how did you get to where you are right now?
Yes, actually, I did work in a retail. I worked in a Lane Bryant for about, I think 8 months. It wasn't even a year, 8 months. But that was only because I wasn't making enough money to pay my bills. But yeah, I actually worked at a clothing store, retail, and that was pretty easy. But me finding me making my way back to what I like, which was fashion. I had a dream about 2 years ago about me having my own business with clothing, shoes, handbags, accessories, cosmetics, makeup, everything. So I wanted to bring forth that dream that I had 2 years ago. So that's why I started the business.
But
right now it's just clothing.
At the onset of the start of your business, what was your mission?
Let's see. My mission at the start of my business was to try and figure out what particularly grabs the women's mine. Say if they want to wear club wear or laid back or casual or dance type of clothing. So I put a little bit of everything on there to see which ones would the people would grab.
So the products that you carry currently, is it just clothing? Is it clothing and accessories?
Right. Yeah. Right now I have clothing. I have a few handbags and some shades. And some and jewelry. That's what I have now.
I was about to say add some jewelry because I keep seeing this one pair of earrings. I don't like big earrings. I wear very small earrings, and let me tell you how petty I am. And I don't, you know what? It's not petty. I'm set in my way. All right. So every year, I buy the same 2 pair of earrings because I have 4 holes. So I buy the same 2 pair of earrings every single year for my birthday. That's my personal birthday gift to myself. I take them out and clean them. Twice a week they come out, they get cleaned. But I wear the same pair of earrings for the entire year, and then I get a new pair every year. And my kids are like, that's crazy because they cost money. They're almost $400. But I throw them out at the end of the year, go back and buy. But they're really small, and they're just gold little balls with but they're very detailed, But I saw a pair of hoops on your site that had the same shimmery. I think you have 2 pair. One's just gold, and the other one has a little shimmer to it that kind of look like my little balls. And so I'm I keep debating, do I really want to branch out? And because I'm a grandmother now, so I might, get real fancy and get these hoops. You know what I'm saying? Because I keep looking. I see 2 outfits that I want, and I see this pair of earrings. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Late at night is when I start doing all my wild shopping. You know, I got to stay offline at night, but I have really bad insomnia.
Yes.
I can't sleep, so I'm always online shopping. So I don't know. Your turn might come up this week, and I might decide to get those earrings. But when I got that message the other day, like the whole site was on sale, and I'm like, uh-oh. No, I need to go over there. Yep, I went over there. Yeah, guys, I'm plugging right now. The entire site is on sale. We're going to talk about that a little later. All right, so we got the clothing. We have accessories. We have shades, and we have jewelry. No shoes yet, right?
No shoes yet, but they are coming soon.
All right.
And I'm also bringing
in.
and probably in like a week or two, I will be having like lip scrubs and lip glosses. So that's coming soon too. And those are going to be all natural handmade by me.
Ooh.
Yes,
so you just
all
kind of
natural
handmade. So
yes,
what?
Yes, I'm excited about that.
Once you get a fully functioning site, what are all of the services or products that you want to be able to offer to your customers?
Okay. Well, I want women's clothing, men's clothing, youth clothing, children's clothing, and as well as, men's shoes, women's shoes, youth shoes, kids' shoes. Let's see, body scrubs, body lotions, lip glosses, face scrubs, lip scrubs, shoes, handbags, shoes, handbags, accessories like shades and jewelry. Let's see, things like that. Hats, nail polish, maybe like lipsticks, matte lipsticks. And I want some hair tools. Yeah, I want a full site.
Wow. So like, guys, this is like a store. Like, I don't know. Like, if you went into a real, like if you went into Macy's and you could get your women's clothing, and you can get your women's shoes, and you can get your men's clothing, and you can get your men's shoes, and you can get your kids' clothing and your kids' shoes, and your accessories, and your makeup, and facial scrubs, and all of that. This is the
hair
goal
products.
that she has in mind, and hair products. Yeah,
shampoos, conditioners.
Goals.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I'm a hairstylist too, so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, wow.
I do hair too.
See, I need to be. I'm in the wrong place right now, because I need to get my hair done. I do. I need to get my hair done. I was looking at my nails, like, when I do go out, people be like, "Oh, but your nails look good," but it's been 5 weeks. Like, if you don't look the fact that they need to be filled in, like all my jewelry is still in one. You know what I'm saying? They look good, but they just need to be filled in. I always take good care of them, but they need to be filled in. So, yeah. So I can't wait. Do you have a time frame? Have you given yourself a time frame? Have you set any type of short-term goals versus and long-term goals for yourself to say, this is what I want to complete this by, I don't know, December of this year, and then by March of next year I want to have this done. Have you given yourself a time frame as to when you want the site to be fully operational?
Yes. By the end of, let's say, this year, I want to have all of like the lip glosses, lipsticks, body scrubs, lip scrubs, body lotions, body butters on the website, and as well as the shoes. And I want to start bringing forth the youth clothing by the end of this year, and some male clothing by the end of this year. That is my goal.
All right. I know a lot of us. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say that, and by the end of next year, hopefully, I will have everything that I want on the website. By the end of next year, 2020, December 2021.
Okay. All right, guys. When you come on the show and you drop dates now, that's what we be looking for. We be looking December 2021. We're gonna be able to shop for everything on the site. All right, y'all heard it here first. Okay. I know that a lot of us, especially as women, you know what? I ain't even gonna speak for nobody else. I'm gonna speak for myself. I have a problem with delegating responsibilities, and so even though I have a team that works with me, and I have several assistants, I still have problems delegating responsibilities to them. They know what they're supposed to do, and that's it. Because I have a problem with having to stop and say do this, and stop and show you how to do this, and you know, I just got a problem. That's just me. But is there a team behind you, or is it just you? Because I know you said that you make the body scrubs, so, and you do hair. So I'm sure the hair products and everything that you want to put on your site, you know, you'll have a lot of say-so with, you know, what's going to go on your site. But, you know, is there a team that's working with you or behind you?
I do not have a team right now, but I know that a team is coming. God is going to bring forth that team that is going to help me. I know that the team is coming. But as of right now, I do not have it. It's just me working in my kitchen, in my home.
Girl, ain't that time consuming? Oh, it's so time. Oh, my gosh. I was in a conference not too long ago, and they were, you know, I won't mention anybody that ran the conference or spoke at the conference or even the conference name, but I wanted to walk out of the conference, you know what I'm saying? I felt like I didn't belong there, for one. But, you know, they talked about, you know, raise your hand if you don't have, like, a graphics department. Okay, so we're going to drop information about our graphics department, all right? The starting price is going to be, like, $500, you know, and raise your hand if you need, like, an admin team, you know what I'm saying? The starting price here is going to be like $350, and raise your hand if you need, you know what I'm saying? And so by the time each person who might have been just starting their business needed everything, you was already in the hole like $3,200 because you needed everything. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking, you know, no. And now it's like the perfect time for somebody who's starting a business to learn all of these tricks of the trade. You know what I'm saying? There's so many free courses right now that are teaching people how to become a social media marketing manager. There's courses where you can pay little to nothing, you know, for to learn the basics for graphic design. You know what I'm saying? Just so that you can say, I can be the one-man team. You know what I'm saying? Until I have the funds to be able to hire, you know, people that are going to, you know, lighten this load for me. And so I wholeheartedly believe, you know, I'm thankful for the people that I have on my team. And, you know, we do a lot of cross-promotion and swapping favors. You know what I'm saying? Because people be like, dang, you must be rolling in money because you got hella people working with you. And I'm just like, it ain't even that way. You know what I'm saying? It's way. What you could do for me, I could do for you. You know what I'm saying? We could trade off favors. Yeah. You know, anything to make the load a little less lighter. You know what I'm saying? For you or for you or for you.
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
That is a good idea. I didn't even think of that, swapping. You know, I help you do this and you help me do that. I didn't even think of that. That is a good idea.
Yeah. Call it what you want to call it. Trading favors, I don't care. You know, as long as we are, and I feel like that's the problem with a lot of, and it doesn't have to be, because I will utilize anyone, because people are good for utilizing me. So I feel like a lot of women, especially women of color. I see it so much on a daily basis. They don't want to see the next woman succeed. They don't want to see the next woman prosper. You're so scared that she might get 2 steps ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to drop no gems on her. You know, she might outshine you. And I wasn't raised that way. And so I just believe in showing favor, because favor has always been shown to me. And when you do that, you prosper when you do that. You know, something I used to tell my artists all the time is that, you know, our record label it always excelled in everything that we attempted to do, because, you know, once we were gifted with a blessing, you don't sit on what you're blessed with. You know, you always have to reach down. You know, I think there's a song that says, you know, when you reach up, you know, to get your blessings. But you can't just keep your hands closed, fists, with those blessings. You have to be able to reach down and grab the next person up so that they can be blessed the same way that you were. And so I do that, you know, in all aspects of my life. And so it just makes it a little easier around here when we're trying to run things, you know, for the show. If I can help you and you can help me, then we work this thing out, you know, hand in hand. So yeah, try that. Try it. When a customer walks, all right. So do you have a storefront, or is it just a website? You got a brick and mortar? Is that what they call it?
No, yeah, that's what they call it, but I do not have one. I'm just on the website right now. Is that a goal for you? Yes, a storefront is definitely a goal. That is a huge goal.
So when a customer goes to the website, what's the first thing that they see?
They see what's new, like what's like popping, what's like our bestsellers that's on the website. That's the first thing they see.
I've been on the website, so I know. But, you know, for someone who may not have had the opportunity to get there yet, is your website cluttered? I'm asking that because I was on a website last night trying to purchase something, and I just had to log off because every 10 seconds there was a pop-up, you know, like, all right, 10% off, use spring 2020. The next thing, at the bottom of the screen, so-and-so in Brazil just purchased this right here. The next thing, at the top of the screen, spring 2020, get 20% off. At the bottom of the screen, so-and-so in Singapore just purchased this. And I'm just like, you know what? I can't even click on what I'm trying to see because of all these pop-ups. So do I have all of that when I go to your website?
No.
Horrible. The experience was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And every time
I have seen that on like some people's websites. Yeah. Mhm. I have seen that on like some of the like
close it out,
women's websites.
But as soon as I try to close it out, you know.
But it keeps on coming back up. Yeah.
Yes. And I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I didn't need it anyway. I'm so good. I fought with it for a good 5 minutes, and I thought, you know what? No, people are not purchasing these items this quick. They're not doing it. They're not. And then I would see the same person. A lot of it would be the repeat, like the person in Brazil about that same item again. Person in Singapore. Yeah. All right, I get it. I understand, you know, but nah. So none of that when they go to your website, right?
No, the only pop-up that you get is when you first go on the website, it would say, subscribe to my email list to get 20% off. So once you subscribe to the email list, and you would get that coupon straight to your email right away, and you will get 20% off when you start shopping. But that's the only pop-up.
If that's how it should be. That's how it should be. If you're just tuning in, you are live right here on Music Mondays on Endie Fiya with your girl, Nakia, my very special guest, the owner and creative designer of JMR Couture, Jakeria Monique.
Yes.
When pleasure goes against principles.
He recalled how their bodies collided. They moved in sequence to the sounds of passion.
Does pleasure win over our principles?
He plotted a way to secure his position in her bed forever.
Do principles triumph over our desires?
How could they passionately make love all night? How could she dismiss him like a schoolboy?
Find out in Her Pleasures, His Principles by Chanel, available at Amazon.com.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go read that. I can't get past page 4 because, we have so many authors on the show that they all throw their books at me for me to read, and I have a stack of books, and then Chanel had the nerve to drop another book that I'm still trying to catch up on this book. But y'all go make sure you check out Amazon award-winning author Chanel and her latest book, Her Pleasure, His Principles. All right?
Yeah, that sounded
right.
good. That sounded like a really good book. I was like, wait a minute now.
Yes, it is. She's a Christian fiction author, but with a twist. Keeps it very real, but also, doesn't branch too far from, the norm of being a Christian, but also wants you to know that, as a Christian, we all fall short. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the scenarios in her books, they're real life scenarios, and so people may frown upon them, but as Christians, we also know that people face circumstances like divorce. People face circumstances like dealing with children who are gay. People face circumstances like dealing with domestic violence as Christians. You know what I mean? So she deals with real life scenarios in her books. So I commend her for that, being able to reach the believers as well as the non-believers and still keeping true to her values as a Christian.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Chanel. And I think you're in Florida, right?
Yes, I am in Florida.
Yes. She's in Tampa. Yeah.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. I'm gonna shoot you her information. But yeah, you gotta check that book out right there. Yes. So what would you say sets your website apart? Because I've seen many clothing and fashion boutiques. What sets JMR Couture apart from any other fashion boutique?
Well, with my boutique, I don't only just cater to regular size women. I try and look for women that's in clothing that's in all of the sizes, because I have a family where women are big. So most of the women in the world are big. So I try to find clothing that can go for both sizes, from small to 3X, or if I can find sizes that goes to 5X, that would be even greater. And also my prices are very affordable. I try not to go past $25 with things on my website, because I know when I'm shopping, I don't want to see something that costs $50 and I'm like, okay, well, I can't get 3. I can only get 2. So I try to stay in that price range where people can afford to buy stuff.
And y'all can definitely afford to buy stuff right now because the website is on sale. The entire website is on sale. I'm going to keep saying that, all right? The website is on sale. Y'all got that? Okay. All right. What is one thing that you think customers should know about your store that they may not be aware of?
That they should know about my store that they may not be aware of. Well, I do things out of love and, compassion. So when you see the prices that's on my website, just know that it's out of compassion. And just know that your girl is looking out for your pocket. She don't want you to be spending so much money.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. Yes, because a lot of boutique owners and I know you have to pay for, and this is brick and mortar and website, owners as well. But I know that you have to pay for the shipping of the products, and I know that you have to pay for maybe some type of overhead to keep your website up and running. You know what I'm saying? If you have additional employees, whatever, if you have people come in and model the clothes, I know that you have to pay for all of that. But again, if you know how to work people, you might can do trades or whatever, and you can keep your costs efficient for the customers. And so you're not thinking about. And another thing is if you're in this, this is something that someone told me a long time ago. I know that a lot of people who have podcasts, they make crazy money with their podcasts, and I commend them. Yay, that's you. I'm excited for you. But when you have a purpose and you're called to do something and you're passionate about what you do, and if at the end of the day you have affected, if it's just one person with what it is that you're called to do, if you have effectively affected one person, then I feel like you're fulfilling your purpose and you're walking in your passion. And so for me, it has never been about never. And so I feel like you said about your boutique, you do it out of love and you do it out of compassion. And because of that, you keep your prices low because you're looking out for your customers' pockets. And a lot of people don't think that way. They're looking out for themselves. You know what I'm saying? This is my business, and I'm in this business to make money. And when you think with that mentality, and I get it. As a business owner, you want to make money from your business, but I feel like it comes in other ways. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And for me, it does. It comes in many, many. Endie Fiya prospers in so many ways. It's ridiculous. And I don't charge for interviews. And I don't charge for 1-hour interviews, okay? But this show prospers in so many ways because I'm so passionate about my purpose for this show. And I see you just said the same thing. You know what I'm saying? That's phenomenal. It really is. How do you keep now? I know that you have to switch out according to season. Like you can't keep long sleeves and pants, fleece, velour or velvet. You can't keep that on the site all year long. You have to switch out according to season. So how do you keep your boutique inventory fresh and up to date?
Oh, well, like you said, going by the season, try shopping for the items that you need earlier. Like now, summer is coming, so you gotta shop for like swimwear and bumpers, dresses, summer dresses, shorts, things like that, sandals, slides, to try and shop before the season comes, so that you will have the inventory that the customers need when it's time for that season.
To what do you attribute your success?
What do I attribute to my success? Well, I always keep God first. My prayer life is strong. God is always first. So I don't move until he tells me to move.
Yes. That right there is enough said. You don't need to say nothing else. People can come up with so much. My family, the fact that I got like 4 degrees. I work off of my business plan wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? All of my goals, my vision board, and I never hear anyone. I never hear anyone. It's like you get on stage after you win an award and you give accolades to everyone who where you were. You know, and most people will say after they think their mother, their father, you know, they might think their spouse, you know what I'm saying? And then at some point, and last but not least, I want to thank God, you know what I'm saying? But when you get up in church and you testify, well, I don't know what kind of religion you deal with, but when you get up in church, my church, when you get up in church and you testify, you know, the first thing you say is, you know, I give honor to God who is the head of my life, right? So that's how I feel about every success, every failure, every obstacle that I've overcome. You know what I'm saying? I owe it all to God. So, I don't think I've ever heard anyone say, you know, that's it. That's it. My faith is strong. My prayer life is stronger, you know, or vice versa. And that's it right there.
Yes. God is number one because no one has helped me get to where I am. I did it all by myself. Like, no one contributed. In fact, no one even wanted me to do it. So God is the only person that I can give it to.
Amen. How do you feel that you can foster a stronger business-consumer relationship?
I'm sorry, I didn't get the question. It kind of cut out.
How do you feel that you can foster a stronger business-consumer relationship?
Oh. That's a tough one. I'm going to have to get back with you on that one.
Okay. How do you feel that you are making a difference in the world?
Making a difference in the world. Well, with everything, I do it out of faith, and by putting my faith in God and knowing that He was knowing that He is leading me in the right direction. So that is all that I can say about that. If they see that I am putting things on the website that is like leading to, you know, like because most of my items, well, all of my items on the website are not club wear, and I don't cater my website to club wear. I cater it to like casual, you know, stuff that you can wear every day, or maybe going out to like a movies or like a dinner date. But club wear, I don't put that stuff on the website. So I hope that can help other women learning how to, you know, better dress themselves.
Yes, ladies. What she has is, and I think I saw maybe one piece. It's black and it's a little sparkly something. I think that is the only thing that may. And I don't know because I don't go to the club no more. I might would wear that like out on a date, but everything else is very casual, very laid back. Not laid back. Very casual. Casual dress Friday. Very classy. To go to the website. The entire website is on sale right now. Go to the website. All right, we're going to drop the website in just a minute. All right, go to the website and check it out for yourself. All right, so you know exactly what I've been talking about. All right, how do you feel that you can make your company better or your business better?
In my company, by listening to my customers, getting their feedback and letting me know what I need to improve on. Yeah, that will make my business better. Listening to the feedback.
All right. So with that being said, what was the last thing that you have learned?
The last thing that I have learned, which was exactly what I just said, the feedback from the customers. Because like normally I would say, Okay, you don't like it, okay, whatever. No one cares. But listening and learning from what needs to improve is that has been a big learning experience for me.
Okay, and then what was the last thing that you taught someone?
The last thing that I taught someone, uh, mm, well, learning as well, learning, um, relax. Well, I say peace, you know, peace of mind, and just don't move until God tells you to move. That is the last thing that I taught someone. Having a peace of mind and being still.
So I want you to take the last thing that you learned and the last thing that you taught someone and combine them. Okay? If there's someone who is listening right now and they say, you know what, I got an eye for fashion, and I have had, the desire to create my own shopping experience, for friends and family right now, and then I think I want to branch out and have my own online boutique at some point. But I'm a little clueless right now. Like, I don't know where to start. But I've heard everything that she said tonight, and I've actually gone over to her website, and I like what I see, and I feel like I could do everything that she's done. But I don't know where to start. So take the last thing that you've learned and the last thing that you've taught, combine those two, talk to that person who's a little clueless right now, and let them know what it is that they need to do.
Okay. Well, the first thing that you would need to know about starting a boutique business is do not follow trends. Following a trend will have you stuck with merchandise that you cannot get rid of. So, because trends come and go. It can be popping Monday and Tuesday, nobody wants it. So follow from your heart exactly what you think, exactly the vision that you have in mind for your business. If you just want clothing where it's like casual wear and two-piece sets, casual dresses, stick to that. Do not follow someone that is, if you see the girl has like thousands of likes on a pic where she's like wearing like booty shorts and like a tube top or stuff like that, and you want to go and try and find that same merchandise, don't follow the trend. Just stick to what you know, and that will get you far in life. So peace and stand still. Stick to what you know. Because if you just pop and just follow people, you will be stuck with stuff that you cannot get rid of.
There you go.
That's what I
answered like a pro. She was able to give you feedback, which is what the last thing she learned, and then she incorporated the fact that you need to be still, and that means picking one or two items and saying this is what I'm going to stick with, and stand behind. Initially, stand behind that right there, and again, don't follow the trend, because as she said, you're going to get stuck with a lot of merchandise. And I tell you guys all the time, when I have, and I'm going to start calling them experts. You know what I'm saying? When I have authors on the show, and I have entrepreneurs on the show, and I have artists on the show, and I ask them this question, and they drop these gems on you. Don't just sit on this information, because this is stuff that a lot of these individuals have gone through. they've experienced, they have got the bad end of the deal. So now they've come out, they know what they should not have done, you know what I'm saying? And now they're going to help you so that you don't have to go through what they've gone through, So I kind of sound like she may have been stuck with a lot of merchandise at one point, so that you don't have to deal with that. She's telling you, stick with 1 or 2 items and roll with that. All right? Good advice. Good advice. I want to go ahead and give you the opportunity now to get all of your contact information. This interview went by quick. I had some more questions. Oh, my gosh. But I want to give you the opportunity now to get all of your contact information out, those that are listening live, those who may come back and listen to one of the many playback shows, for whatever need they may, or for whatever reason they may need to reach out to you. The floor is now yours to get all of that contact information out. Please make sure that you first drop the website that is on, the entire website is on sale, guys, the entire website. All right, drop that first so they can run over there right now. And we got to clear the merchandise is on the website now. We need to clear that out so we can roll in the new merchandise, guys. All right? Okay. Yes. The floor is now yours.
Yes. So my website is JMR Couture. So you go to www.JMR, and Couture is spelled with a K. And you can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook, JMR Couture, and as well, Jakeria Monique. I have 2 Facebooks and 2 Instagram pages. JMR Couture and the Facebook is, and the other one is Jakeria Monique, which is my name. And if you see anything on the website that you like, just shoot me a DM and I will respond back to you if you have any questions. And everything on the website is $10 or less.
See, I don't want to remember. I knew there was a 10 somewhere. I didn't know if it was 10%. Oh, I should have known it was $10. Yes. All right. So I want to do something for somebody that is listening. You got to be listening live, and you need to respond like within the next 24 hours. All right? You got to go to the website. You got to pick what you want. And you got to say that you were listening to the show live. Okay? And pick your item that you want on the website, and Endie Fiya is going to pay for your item. All right, we're going to do this for 2 people. How about that? We're going to do it for 2 people. All right, so no rules. You just need to be listening live. Can't be a playback show. It has to be done within the next 24 hours. So you have until 10:30 p.m. tomorrow night. That means by the time I get off air tomorrow night, you need to have picked the item that you want. Send me a message on, what are we going to do? Everybody has Instagram now. So send me a message on Instagram. Send it to Endie Fiya Instagram. And how about this? Make sure you're following Endie Fiya on Instagram. There you go. Pick your item that you want. You got to be following JMRKOUTURE on Instagram. Oh, I'm giving you all types of rules now. All right, so here we go. You got to be following Endie Fiya on Instagram. All right, that's ENDIEFIYA. You got to be following JMRKOUTURE on Instagram. That is JMRKOUTURE on Instagram. Go to the website, www.JMRKOUTURE.com. Find the item that you want. Send me a message on Endie Fiya's Instagram, DM, the item that you wanted. All right? I'm going to send you some money. You get the item. Easy. Really easy. You got to do it before 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on tomorrow, April 28th. Got it? All right, guys, make sure that you are right back here tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got hip-hop artist Ways the Dawn is here with me. Then Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know who's going to be here because I don't know, but somebody's going to be here on Thursday. All right, so make sure that you are tuned back in. If you cannot make them all, please, 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 please do not miss them all. Jakeria Monique, thank you so much for being here with me this evening. And, guys, don't forget.
Yeah.
free merchandise. All right, really, really easy, really easy. And you know what? I'm gonna run over to Facebook really quick and post it over there as well, so you can get your free merchandise. All right, 2 people on Endie Fiya. Okay, all right. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Check it out.
It's been fun, but we gotta run. You guys have a good night.
Yes, good night.